There's only 7 mistakes in Fortnite that will never let you go pro. However, once you fix all of these mistakes, you are actually going to go pro. So for this video, I'm going to be telling you what these 7 mistakes are and how you can fix them. The first mistake that literally everyone makes while trying to go pro is overestimating yourself. Now here's the thing, there's a difference between overestimating yourself and being confident in yourself. Overestimating yourself means that you're just thinking that you're a lot better than whatever you are. Being confident in yourself means that you've put in enough work and you believe that you're better than whatever you are. And what overestimating yourself does is it basically just puts you in a position where you just do not want to work harder. And that is a massive problem if you're trying to improve in Fortnite. Because at the end of the day, the player base is extremely competitive. And if you want to catch up, you're going to always have to work hard on it. But if you end up becoming saturated because of overestimating yourself, you just slowly fall back from the skill ceiling and no longer become good. Now this mistake is really easy to fix. All you really have to do is just compare yourself to a professional player. Because of that, you're just going to become a lot more down to earth and you're just going to think about how to improve and reach their level. The second mistake that everyone makes is always losing confidence the moment they enter a fight. Most people hate losing, and because of that, they always just end up becoming a lot more nervous whenever they fight. Now, obviously, nobody really likes losing, but the thing is, you gotta see it as a learning process. As that one famous dude said, I never really lose, I either win or I either learn. To fix this mistake, all you really have to do is just grind harder, and whenever you see someone better than you, do not really be afraid of fighting them and just try your hardest. Because of that, you're gonna become a lot more open to learning, since you know that you tried your hardest. The third mistake is prioritizing quantity over quality in practice. Here's the thing, you could play 8 hours worth of Battle Royale, or you could just do 1 hour worth of zone wars every single day. In whatever case or in whatever world, the person who does a lot more zone wars is always going to become the better fighter. That is because despite having a lower amount of time grinding, they are just having a lot higher quality practice than the dude who's just playing Battle Royale every single day. Now by this, I don't really mean that you just stop playing casually. I just mean that whenever you're trying to grind, always make sure that your practice is always of quality. Now obviously, if you take this quality practice and start doing it a lot more, you're just going to become a lot better. The fourth mistake is expecting results too early. Expecting results too early is just never really practical. It does not really work like that. If I aim train for just 2 days, my aim is not really going to become better like that. I'm going to have to stick to it and I'm going to have to do it for a long amount of time. Once I do it for long enough, my aim is finally going to start changing, and that's what you want to do in whatever you're trying to grind at. If you're trying to get better at fighting, playing zone wars for 2 days is not really going to make you better. But if you play it for almost 2 months, you are going to become a demon. The fifth mistake that everyone makes is not being disciplined enough. Now everyone knows that you gotta be disciplined to gain anything. But the problem is, most of us are not really disciplined. We get these random spurs of motivation, and then we just do something for 1 day and then leave it the day after. You could end up watching a Peterbot video and then get motivated like a lot. But the problem is, you'll just play zone wars for 1 day and from tomorrow onwards, you're gonna be back at scrolling on TikTok. And according to me, this is the mistake that is the most painful to fix. But there is an actually really easy fix to this. You literally just want to get rid of whatever is distracting you. In my case, if it's my phone, I just put it in another room whenever I play. And these small changes that you're going to be making, they just don't really make you want to pick up your phone again, since you're going to have to walk for it. The same is for everything else. If you've been playing a bit more Valorant than Fortnite recently, then just turn off Vanguard from your startup apps. Because of that, you're going to have to go through a lot more pain to even open Valorant. The sixth mistake is having terrible time management. Here's the thing, to get better, you're going to have to work on your weaknesses. But the problem is, most people do not really spend enough time to work on their weaknesses. Let's say my aim is actually horrible. Then in that case, I should be spending around 30 minutes aim training every single day. But instead, if I end up spending like 5 minutes aim training and 25 minutes in PGs, then my aim is not really going to become that much better. To work on this, all you really want to be doing is just find your weaknesses and then just work on them. And finding your weaknesses is actually pretty easy. Just take the next few ranked cups and then over there just try to key in some of those tournaments and let your game sense take you ahead in some of those tournaments. If you find any weaknesses in yourself, then just note it down and then just start working on them. The seventh mistake is always changing your settings. Now your settings are really important, but the problem is you're not really supposed to change it every single day. This was a problem that I suffered from a lot. And And the thing is, the more you change your settings, the worse and worse you end up becoming, because you're gonna have to adapt to newer settings every single time that you change them. Rather than just playing with any form of settings and then just slowly becoming better with it, you just think that there's this thing called perfect sensitivity or a perfect setting for you that's just gonna make you a goat in like one day. But again, like I said earlier, no result just comes in one day. You're supposed to stick to it for a long amount of time, and then you're gonna see some results. PureBot has not changed its sensitivity in almost 4 years. Now, someone in my comments might be saying that, oh, he changed from 6.3 to 6.4, but the thing is, that's not really much of a difference if you're playing on 800 DPI. So just learn to stick to one setting and get better and better with it. Slowly, the results are going to start pouring in, and it's all going to be worth it at the end. So yeah, that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Also share it with your friends if you think that they might find this helpful. Join my Discord server down below, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.